Welcome to the lecture series of power electronics tutorials, and in these tutorials we are going to start from very basic knowledge about Simulink and how to use Simulink for power electronic circuits. So in this lecture series we will start from very basic components and then we will lead towards the complex circuits, and we will perform some simulations of converters. So let's start from the scratch. So we have different libraries for the simulations, but for power electronics we will be using power electronics library, and that is the part of power library. So how to access power library? You have to just write in command window power lib, that is power library, short form of power library. So just type power lib in the command window and press enter. So this pop-up window will appear. Okay, now here you can see we have electrical sources, electrical elements, power electronics components, electric machines component, and measurements and interface element. Okay, so first of all let me introduce you to the electrical sources. These are electrical sources. Okay, so whenever you are working or doing DC analysis, you have to use this DC voltage source. Okay, so this is for single phase, and you can also use single phase AC voltage source and AC current source, and for three phase you can use this type of sources. Okay, so let's move back. We have elements. These are circuit elements that you can use during your analysis. So we will use series RLC branch, series RLC load for single phase, and for three phase measurements we will use these components: three phase series RLC branch and three phase parallel RLC branch. Similarly, these are all the power system components that can be used for different purposes. Now this is very important block for power electronics, as it contains most of the switches. So these are power switches. We have power diode, thyristor, detail thyristor, then GTO and IGBT and MOSFET. So these type of switches are very important for the analysis of power electronics. We will use them one by one in our upcoming lectures. Now this block is for electric machines. In this block we have different electric machines. This is asynchronous machine and synchronous machine, and a lot of different machines, that is DC machine, and so excitation system is also available here. So we will use them depending upon the requirement. Now coming towards the measurement block, we have measurement. Like if you want to measure the current in the circuit, then you can use this block for the measurement of current. So current measurement block will be used to measure current. Then for the measurement of voltage we will use voltage measurement block. These are nothing but same like ammeter and voltmeter. Similarly, in case of impedance you can also use impedance measurement. And in the case of three-phase measurement, like if you have three-phase circuit and you want to measure the three-phase voltages and three-phase current, then you can use this type of block. Okay, there are some more measurement tools, like if you want to measure the average or mean value, you can use this block. Also for variable frequency you can use this block, and RMS and total harmonics distortion, Fourier series. And if you want to find the power from the voltage and input, you have to give voltage and input, you will get active and reactive power at the output. Similarly, these are all the components for the measurements you will use in future. So these are all the measurements. Now these are all the interface elements, we will use them later. Okay, so let's begin from a very basic circuit. Okay, So how you will use this power library? There are multiple ways to drag the components. So the basic one is just open the library and then drag here. So you can drag your element, your sources, like this way. So I have placed one DC voltage source, then I'm going back to drag an element. So series RLC branch. Okay, so let select resistance only, then copy it. Okay, now different ways of copying element are right click and then copy here. This is the one way. Second way is to click on the branch and then from keyboard you can press Ctrl C. Now third and the most effective method for copying element is just click on the element and keep right click, hold on the element and then drag down. Okay, so you can have multiple branches like this. Okay, just click, then drag, click and then drag. Okay, similarly to delete an element, just click on it and press delete button from the keyboard. Okay, so this is, let's say this is resistance of 100 ohm, so I'm giving 100 volt value, 100 ohm value here. Let's keep it as inductance of 2 millihenry, and this is capacitance of 1 microfarad. Okay, first I will connect inductor with the input voltage source, then capacitor. Now I want to connect capacitor in parallel with the resistive load, so just click on the capacitor and press Ctrl R to rotate it. Okay, so I have rotated it in this way. Now similarly rotate this resistance with the help of Ctrl R. Now you can simply connect them. Okay, now for the measurement, you need current or voltage. Okay, so I need current measurement also and voltage measurement also. So drag these both components to the model. Now you know that current measurement is carried out in series circuit as current is same. So I will place current measurement block here in this way. Now this is my source current, and now I want to measure the voltage across this inductor or voltage across the load. Similarly, you can use different voltmeter at different places. Like if you want to measure the inductor voltage, then you can simply place a voltmeter in this way. And you should know that voltmeter is connected in parallel because voltages are same in parallel and currents are same in series. So we will use these meters in the similar manner. Okay, so these are basic circuit elements and their measurement blocks. Now I can use scope. So for scope, go to Simulink library browser. Okay, so if you search scope here, it will lead you towards this search result. So you can use this scope. So let's drag here. Okay, this scope is used to display the plots or the waveforms of the currents or voltage or power or anything that you need. So now you want to measure two voltages and one current. So let's make its axis equal to 3, number of axis equal to 3. Okay, now first one will give me inductor current, second I want to see the inductor voltage, then output voltage. Okay, now I need one component, power GUI. This is power GUI. I want to run it for 1 second. Now just press run. So you can see the value of current here, voltages. Okay, so this was just to show you how to make connection. Obviously this is not a complete circuit or a valid circuit. I just wanted to give you an overview of how you can drag the components in the model. So in next video I will show you a very good and effective way to use your components in a very quickly manner, and that you do not need to visit Power Library like we have used in this video. Okay, so this was all for today. In this video we have given you a little bit introduction of Power Library and its component. So in next video I will try to create a simple series circuit, and I will show you how you can measure voltages and currents in different components.